Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from Twitter and I answer them all in this video. So today we're going to be focusing on questions regarding the next Grand Theft Auto Online DLC. Is it going to be a Lowrider or a low life theme? And also a bunch of different topics regarding GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Anyways, if you want to get involved in the next Q&A video, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. I announce there once or twice a week when I do these Q&As, and I always like featuring you guys and the best questions in them. So with out of the way, let's get the video started. So as I always do with the first question, I'm going to extend it to you guys, meaning right now in the comments section, I want you to reply to this question, which comes from PewDiePie Mofo, and he says, when do you think the next DLC will be out? And that's a pretty short but simple question, but also a good one as well. And Rockstar has been on a pattern of releasing back-to-back DLCs with Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and 2, and they've also kind of done some teasing in a latest newswire where they talked about some of the content that's going to be coming in a future update. And I think Rockstar knows that it's summertime right now for the majority of the world. People are either out of work or out of school, giving them more time, more free time to play video games. So that's why I think there's been more DLCs recently. And since it's pretty much still summer till basically the end of September, I can see Rockstar releasing a new DLC fairly shortly. Maybe not in July because we had Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 in July, but I can definitely see towards maybe the middle of August us getting another update to Grand Theft Auto Online, which would be super cool. I've been loving the DLCs that Rockstar's been rolling out. It's really made Grand Theft Auto Online super exciting lately, and I think that Rockstar's been doing a great job. So good question. Maybe not this month, but certainly next month we might see something regarding a new DLC. Our next question comes from It's Fozzie, and he says, do you think Rockstar will be adding any more new supercars in the next update, seeing as we just received 2 in Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and Part 2? Yeah, and I think we are done with seeing supercars in Grand Theft Auto Online for a while now. I think Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and Part 2 kind of wore that out, not only with the price, but also with the two vehicles in itself. The Progen T20 is the fastest supercar in the game, followed by the Pegassi Osiris, which came in Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1. That's the second fastest supercar. So yeah, and as we're going to talk about a little bit later, I doubt we're going to be getting another theme DLC where supercars would make their way in there, but it was cool. Back-to-back DLCs, back-to-back supercars. I think we got our fix for a while now, and now we can appreciate some of the new content that's going to be coming in Grand Theft Auto Online. So the next question comes from Error404, and he says, how expensive do you think the next DLC is going to be? Now, I think the next DLC is going to be less expensive than Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and 2. You guys know that those were extremely expensive DLCs, and I think the next one, whether it's a Lowrider or a low-life theme, is not going to cost as much. However, with that said, I know a lot of people might be out of money right now or don't want to have to grind missions over and over again, and a lot of people have been asking me, like, you know, what is a good way to quickly get GTA Online money? And one way that I use on occasion is Opinion Outpost. It's a website you can find in the description. Basically, all they want from you is literally your opinion on things you probably watch, like TV, movies, video games. So you can check out the link in the description, answer a few short questions. I get things like PayPal gift cards and Amazon gift cards, and I literally take that, load it up onto my PS4, Xbox One, and get shark cards that way. It's super easy, so check out Opinion Outpost in the description. That's one great way to make money in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it's super simple. You don't have to grind any missions or whatnot, and because I think the next DLC, like I mentioned earlier, might be coming in like a month or so, a lot of people might need to reload their Grand Theft Auto Online wallets to get ready for this next DLC. Our next question comes from Clyde Favre, and he says, in this low DLC, do you think the hydraulics will be coming to Grand Theft Auto Online? Now, Rockstar has never mentioned anything about hydraulics, and I think that's one thing that would be great for the Los Santos custom shop if they were to add something like that. Really, the only thing they've done in the LSC is add neon underglow, which really isn't anything too special. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I think if they were to do a Lowrider DLC, hydraulics would be an amazing fit for the Los Santos custom shop. I could see it being super easy to implement, super easy to add to all the vehicles, and who wouldn't want hydraulics on some of their lowrider cars? I mean, that would just be amazing. I would just roll around Grove Street, bumping the hydraulics button. It would be a great time. So yes, Clyde, I think that would be amazing. It's just a matter if Rockstar will actually implement that. Our next question comes from Jordan, and he says, do you think the empty hangar at the airport would be good for customizing airplanes, jets, and helicopters? And yes, Jordan, I do think it would be really cool, but I don't think Rockstar sees it that way, because why would they let you customize vehicles when they can charge, another $10 million for like a gold jet or whatnot? I just don't think Pegasus vehicles and the ability to customize them is in Rockstar's agenda and in their plan. I honestly wish it would, even if it was something simple like changing the color on, a helicopter or a jet like you mentioned. It doesn't have to be crazy. I don't want to have to add all these different things to it. Just something simple. But I guess Pegasus vehicles are Pegasus for a reason, and they're just not meant to be customized. Oh, really? YT says, what car would you be most excited about from the Lowlife/Lowrider DLC? And there was a giant list of them. I'm not going to name off all of them on this video. I'll include a link in the description if you want to check that out, to a video I did the other day. But there was a mention of a Slam Van 3, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of thinking of the Slam Vans from GTA San Andreas, and I'll have a picture on the screen right now. There were like 3 different options you could get in that game, and they all had some sick decals or skins that went across every side and panel of the car. So I'm really hoping that that sounds pretty cool, and I think that would be epic if they were to do that, since it does look like they're just adding different variations of existing cars in the game. And finally, our last question comes from iShiva18. This isn't a GTA 5 question, but they say, when will you do a face cam? And I've done face cams before. I've done face reveals. In fact, I have an Instagram where I show off my face a lot. I mean, here's one example. I don't know, I just don't do face cams on GTA 5 regular videos like the commentaries I'm doing right now. I want the gameplay and what I'm talking about to be the focal point, not my face talking into a microphone. I'm definitely going to be doing more face cams in the future. It's just not happening right now. I really don't know. Like I said, I like the gameplay and my audio and my topics to be the focus, and not, like I said, me staring into a camera or a microphone. So yeah, that answers that question. But those are all the questions I'm going to be answering today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this Q&A video. Once again, if you want to get involved, all you have to do is go down in the description and check out my Twitter, and you can get involved in the next video. Once again, if you guys did go on to enjoy, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.